This just in. Temple did not beat Cornell. Yes, you heard that correct. Temple did not beat Cornell. Despite my guarantees of a Temple victory and my assertion that Cornell sucked and would have no chance to win a game in the tournament, Cornell beat Temple. Yes, I'm ashamed. I'm also ashamed of my picks from this morning as my sucky first round continued with the early games this morning. I do apologize to all Cornell fans everywhere. I'd like to apologize to Joe Gianelli, who I think went to Cornell. In fact, I'd like to apologize to all Ivy Leaguers. Earl Kelly of UPenn, Michael Cassetta of Harvard. I'll even apologize to Pete Carrill, the former Princeton coach who nearly orchestrated the 1 versus 16 upset with Princeton many years ago against Georgetown. Generally, when considering toss-up games, or games like Cornell, Temple, I look at the WBF, or what I call the white boy factor. Pick against the team with the most white boys. But this did not happen. Cornell pulled it off. Congratulations to the Big Red. I'll be rooting for them now to take things down, especially if they get to play Kentucky in a couple rounds. But despite the fact that yesterday was a bad day for my bracket and this morning was an absolute disaster, I still have all 8 of my Elite 8 alive. Yes, all 8 of my Elite 8 are alive, and the rest of today looked pretty good. So, things are looking up. So I will remove the bag. Standings for the first round are done right now. Congratulations are in order to Gene Powell Dolan for picking 27 out of 32 games correct. Very nice job, Gene. Solid showing. You're in the lead. Dave Powders also with 26 out of 32. Dave, did Kathleen help you with your picks? Nice job, buddy. 25 out of 32 for Larry Manley and also for Chris Nicode or Nicoud or Nicoud. Chris is a DM somewhere in the northern central part of the United States. All right, rounding out the top 10. Those are our people in the top 4, but rounding out the top 10 with 24 out of 32, Kathleen Woods, who crashed back down to earth today. Surprise, surprise. Andrew Van Wy, Chase Larson, Tyler Doubt, Jill Downing, and Lisa V. All with 24 out of 32 correct. Those are our top 10 prognosticators so far in the pool. Nice job. I have moved up into the middle of the pack, along with many others who are not worth mentioning right now, people with 23, 22, or 21 out of 32. But if you go to page 2 in the pool standings, you will see those people who occupy the cellar, people with only 20 out of 32 correct. Weak. Kevin Lunn. Terrible. PJ Potter, who texted me today telling me my picks were ass. PJ, check it out. See that? That's my back, buddy. Yeah, you're looking up at me and at the rest of the people in the pool pretty much with your outstanding 20 out of 32. Jason Flynn, 20, weak. Kevin Orton, Aaron York, Adam Kerchak, all weak. Plus 5 former champions who could muster up only 20 out of 32 correct. Earl Kelly, Jeff Nixon, Harold Williams, Chris Cooper, and, yes, Bruce Goodman. Feeble showing. But you guys are ahead of 2 people. In the bowels of the pool with 19 for 32 is Brian Winans. And behind him with 18 for 32, Chris Valentino. Horrid. I was going to mock Chris's picks, but I noticed he does have all 8 of his Elite 8 also still around. So we'll mock someone else later. Remember, it's $140 to the second round leader, and Gene has the inside track right now to winning the 140. Here's who Gene has winning this weekend. She has Kansas, Maryland, Georgetown, who's out, Ohio State. She has Syracuse, Butler, Pitt, and BYU over K-State. She also has Duke, Villanova, Utah State, and Notre Dame, who are both out. And then she also has Kentucky, Wisconsin, Washington, and West Virginia. So Dave Powders, who's in second place, can gain on Gene with Michigan State, Tennessee, Kansas State, Texas A&M, or New Mexico. And I really like his position. A key game for Dave is the Tennessee Ohio U game because everybody else you're in contention with, Dave, has Georgetown. So that's a big game for you if Tennessee wins. Schmitty can gain on Gene with New Mexico or Baylor or K-State and can gain on Powders with Maryland. But Schmitty has Minnesota, Temple, and Utah State advancing. So you really need Texas A&M, Wisconsin, and Pitt to lose in those games ideally, Mike. Larry Manley can gain on Gene with Michigan State, K-State, and New Mexico, but Larry must get Purdue over Texas A&M in order to gain on Dave Powder. So that's a key game for you, Larry. And Chris N. can gain on Gene with Michigan State or K-State, but needs Purdue also. And Chris, you're going to lose points on the Washington-New Mexico game no matter what because most guys have New Mexico and Gene has Washington, and you, of course, have Marquette. They're out. Hey, I need to know who a few people are. Philip Raphael, Frank Aversa, Colvier, and also Danny Nguyen. That is hilarious, by the way. Danny Nguyen is the name of a local Bay Area poker donkey who donked his way into winning the San Jose event of the WPT a number of years ago, won $1 million, and has since donated most of that $1 million back, some of it to me, which has purchased me many a fine dinner and some other nice attire. Last thing here for any of you is I want to challenge you guys, make a video. Make a video and get me the link. Let's get some other smack running on the site. I'm going to be back at you Sunday after the second round is over. And my last question is a poll. Who is the greatest NFL player of all time?